Thank you for coming back to my channel for your stimulus check and stimulus package update. Please subscribe to my channel, leave your thumbs up, and leave your comments. I want to first thank you all for being here. I really do appreciate the support that you give me. You make my dark days a little brighter, and for that I'm forever grateful. California has now got a stay-at-home order in place. The reason they say for this order is because the number of ICU beds available. And you can look forward for this happening in other places very soon. There's always been a trend. What happens in California normally makes its way across the United States. Stimulus check. From day one, everybody from Pelosi, McConnell, Trump, everyone else has been saying that we need stimulus checks. But now you don't hear anyone talking about stimulus checks. They are not letting those two words, stimulus and checks, come out of their mouths. It's like they have forgotten about stimulus checks and forgotten about the American people. I still can't help but think that this whole thing all along was their big plan, not to get anything passed to help the American people. I believe it was all part of their bigger plan. I think this was a plan from day one, not to pass anything, not to send out stimulus checks. And right now it's all coming together, and we the people can see it. And we can also see that we're not getting any help from our government, and our government don't care, and they are turning a blind eye to our cries. Now it seems like everyone from Nancy Pelosi, Mitch McConnell, the president, the White House staff, everyone is okay with the $908 billion skinny anorexic package. Even Nancy Pelosi was holding out hard for a $2.2 trillion package. Then, like overnight, she said yes to just $908 billion. You can't tell me that everyone in Washington is not behind this. Everyone was not working towards this day. The dollars just don't add up. The lies don't add up. This was their plan the whole time. Bernie Sanders said, "We have people suffering in a way that we have not seen since the Great Depression." He said, "Hunger is at its all-time high. We have tens of thousands of people facing eviction. Over 90 million people is uninsured or underinsured." Sanders said, "At the very least, we should be continuing the $1,200 payment to every working class adult in this country." I agree with him. He also said every dependent should be getting a $500 check. I agree with him on that. Bill Cassidy has said that he feels confident that Trump and Pelosi and McConnell will sign this small $908 billion package. Y'all, this is just my opinion on this. If they sign off on this package without a $1,200 stimulus check for all adults and $500 for all dependents, then all they are doing is saying the hell with the American people. And I really feel like it's time for the American people to say the hell with them as well. Nothing has passed yet as of the time of recording this video, but it could be passed any time now. They are working towards sometime this week They want to get the bill finished. They're trying for today. But as long as it has not been signed, we can only hope and pray they will change their minds and have a change of heart. But then, to have a change of heart, you must first have a heart. Y'all, it is time to stand up and be heard. Some people are still holding on to the notion of making the phone calls to the switchboards at the White House and leaving messages. But we know that don't work. We have all done this before, and they just simply do not care. Some people are saying use the hashtag stimulus checks now on everything. What good will that do? If they didn't care about all the phone calls, they sure as hell is not going to care what hashtag we use. What we need to do, and I hate even saying this, we need to take to the street, just like BLM did. We need to go to every member of Congress house and protest. We need to go to every one of their offices and protest. We need to go to the White House and protest. And not just a handful of people. We need thousands of people doing this. Bottom line is we need to show them we need business. We like to all talk crap about BLM and what they did, but they know how to get heard. Maybe we need to learn from them. Nancy Pelosi was holding out, saying that there is hungry kids and food insecure people. That was her whole basis of holding out this long. Well, Nancy, we still have hungry kids, and we still have food insecure people. Nothing has changed. And you cost them a stimulus check many times over, months ago. They could have been on the road to recovery by now with stimulus checks, but you said no. And now you have folded for a little $908 billion skinny anorexic package. Nancy Pelosi, you have failed the American people miserably, right along with the Mooch Man. He has also failed the American people miserably. President Trump has also. Every member of the White House, every member that did not stand up for the American people has hurt the American people. The Problem Solvers Caucus did nothing to help. The Federal Reserve did nothing to help. And now you all say it's okay to pass this little skinny anorexic bill without a stimulus check in it. There is a very hot place in hell waiting for every one of y'all. And I hope you make it there real soon. I hate sounding like that. I hate being so cold and calloused. But it's time the American people stands up and fight for what we need. Our government does not care for us. We need a revolution. Y'all, keep your heads up. God will see us through this. Fight the good fight. Pray every day for our country, for our leaders, no matter if you like them or not. For the people and the families that's been hurt by COVID and our government. Pray for the world. The whole world needs a healing. Y'all, we will get out of this, but we have to pray, and we have to pray hard. God will see us through this in His time. Remember, one day is 1,000 years in biblical time. 1,000 years is like a day. There is no measure of time in biblical time. So just keep that in mind. It may seem like a long time to us, But in the big scheme of things, it really is not. God will see us through this. Y'all please watch the video that's popping up here now. And just know I love you all. Please subscribe, leave your thumbs up, and leave your comments. And let me know what you think about all of this garbage. And let this be a sounding board for you. Say what's on your heart. Say what you want to say. You're not going to offend me. Just get it off your chest. Let this be your sounding board. I love you all. Ciao.